Welcome to online lectures by CA Studies. For more lectures online, please do visit castudies.lk.
Let's take a question, perfect print shop, that is in page number 9. Questions, that's accruals and prepayments. The perfect print shop rents a photocopying machine from a supplier for which it makes a quarterly payment as follows: 3 months rental in advance. So it's a prepayment. Second one, a further charge based on the number of copies made during the quarter just ended. Further charge based on the number of copies made during the quarter just ended. Further, they are going to charge the cost based on the number of copies they printing in a quarter. Right. The rental agreement began on 1st August 2024 and the first 6 quarterly bills were as follows: bills dated and received, rental, cost of copies taken, total. 1st August 2024, 2.1 million. So cost of the copies taken 0, total 2.1 million. Okay, this list are given. Now the bills are paid promptly as soon as they are received. Calculate the charge for photocopy expenses for the year to 31st August 2024 and the amount of prepayments and or accrued charges as at the date. Right. Then calculate the charge for photocopying expenses for the following year to 31st August 2025 and the amount of prepayment and or accrued charges as at the date. Okay, let's look at the how we can start the answer. Right. I again read the question and let's take a short note. Right. Once read the question in glance. Second, read the question and take a note. Right. Again I read the question. The perfect print shop rents a photocopy machine from supplier for which it makes quarterly payment as follows. So they rents photocopy machine. Photocopy machine. In that photocopy machine, quarterly payments done. So we paying quarterly we are paying for rent, quarterly payment. Right. 3 months rental in advance, in which quarterly payment is follow. 3 months rent in advance. Right. And further charge based on number of copies made during the quarter. Charge. This is a payment, right? This is a payment. This is a cost. Charge based on number of copies taken. Now the rental agreement began on 1st August 2024. So this agreement start on 1st August 2024. This is very important. 2024. Now, and the first 6 quarterly bills were as follows. First 6 quarterly bills given: rental 2.1 million for 2024, August 1st. Right. On this day we have paid 2.1 million as the rent. Right. First question is calculate charge of photocopying expenses for the year 31st August 2024. We have to calculate the photocopy machine charge 31st August 2024. Right. So we have paid a rent in advance. So on the day of rent payment on 1st August, we paying the money on this. So we pay cash. So cash will reduce. Cash is asset. So cash is debit side. When cash increases, debit cash. When cash reduces, credit cash. So on this point, we do not know what is debit. Credit is cash. Cash 2.1 million we have paid. So credit cash, credit what? Rent in advance. This can be any name. Prepayment of rent, or rent in advance, or rent control account. 2.1 million. So on the day of 1st August 2024, general ledger will be like this. Rent in advance account. Debit 2.1 million. Always take other account name here. Cash we don't need to take, right? We just forgot about the cash here, right? Okay. Assume cash also we have passed the double entry. So double entry pass. Now question asks us 31st August 2024, what is the prepayment balance, what is the expense. Now we are getting the bill, again a bill, photocopy machine bill. That bill is how much? That bill is 30th November 2024. September, October, November, 3 months bill. That bill also 2,100,000. This bill also, this is we are not getting bill. Here first bill is here, second bill is here. Right. Now first bill we getting this for, right, this for next 3 months. We prepay. On this day we are paying for December, January and February. Right. From this we have paid for August, September, October. So 1 month rent we have paid. Right. So 1 month we consume. So from the rent advance we charge the expense. 2.1 million paid for 3 months, August, September, October. So on this day 1 month we have consumed, right? So 1 month. One month we have consumed. Only 1 month. 1 month bill. So 2.1 million is for 3 months. 1 month 700,000. So cost of the rent is 700,000. From the prepayment of 2.1 million, 700,000 we have to charge for August 31st. Now let's pass a double entry for them. Debit rent expense account. Rent expense account. How much? 700,000. Now credit rent prepayment. $700,000. Let's pass that. Let's pass a debit first. Let's open a rent account, rent expense account. Debit how much? 700,000. So this is, we are not going to pay in cash. We already paid. We recover from this asset. This is an asset, current asset. So rent prepayment 700,000. Debit entry we have passed. Now pass the credit entry 700,000. Rent expense. Put a date 24. Rent expense account 700,000. Now on the day of 31st August 2024, carry forward balance is 1,400,000. Is it correct? On the day of 31st August 2024, balance carry forward is 1,400,000 will be reflected in the financial position. So our asset is 1.4 million, our expense is 700 million. Further to this, that photocopy machine company charging us for number of copies taken. That charge is given in question, that is 1,500,000. So 1,500,000 we have to pay separately. We cannot deduct from this. This is a rent agreement. Every 3 years, every 3 months, right? In front we have to pay 2.1 million. So this is 1.5 million. So 1.5 million is the cost of copies we have taken from that machine. So that is a expense. So expense will increase. Also we have to pay. We are not paying today. So it's a payment will be done in future. Therefore future economic benefit will be reduced. It's a present obligation upon because of this past event. So it's a liability. So liability, it is we can take as the cost of printing. Cost of printing and stationery payable. Printing and stationery payable increased by 1,500,000. So printing and stationery expense 1,500,000 increase. Let's pass this account, right? Let's open a new account called printing and stationery expense account. Printing and stationery expense account. Expense increases, debit, right? 31st August 2024, debit printing and stationery payable. Printing and stationery $1,500,000. Is it correct? This 1,500,000 is for quarterly. So that is on the day of 30th November 2024, right? So quarterly means August. So this is the 1st November. Sorry, this is the 1st November. So 1st November we are taking. 1st November means October, September, August. So August printing and stationery cost will be 1/3 of this 1.5 million. 1/3. That is 500,000. Not 5 million. 500,000. This is not 1.5 million. It's a 500,000. 500,000. So accrued expense. Accrued expense is liability. Liability is printing and stationery payable. liability increases on 31st August 2021 24. Printing and stationery expense. $500,000. So it's in the question it's asking calculate the charge for photocopy expenses for the year 31st August 2014 and the prepayment and accrued charge. Now what is the printing and stationery charge here? First cost is rent. On 31st August 2024 we charging the first profit or loss again we charge karna rent expense. How much is the rent expense? This rent expense will be transferred to profit or loss. P&L. Transfer to P&L. Debit P&L, credit rent expense. Rent expense is 700,000. Now printing and stationery expense. Printing and stationery also we will transfer to P&L. If you follow the correct steps, it will be easy. Right? Don't hurry in learning. Now printing and stationery cost. Total expense for P&L is 1.2 million for this only one transaction, right? This is extraction of the P&L. Now what is the prepayment balance and what is the accrued balance? Now let's take the balance sheet. This is a balance sheet. Under the asset, under the current asset, prepayment will be shown. Non-current asset is first. Take a current asset. In current asset, rent prepayment. Rent prepayment is 1,400,000. We show. Non-current asset balance එක මෙතනට ගන්නවා. මේ total එක මෙතනට ගන්නවා. ඊට පස්සේ total asset value will come. Now let's take equity. Equity after that non-current liability, after that current liability. Right? Equity, non-current liability, there is no item. So we'll keep a space. So current liabilities, we have to close this. We have to close this payable account. Close this. So it's a liability, credit side higher. Credit side I means a liability. 31st August 2024 liability is I. Printing and stationery payable 500,000. Right? That's all. Now we'll take a total year balance sheet total. So this is the only one item. This type of transaction, some companies having a more than 500 transactions. It's like a prepayment, there are more than 500 items. Accrued also more than 500 items. Very complex companies also there. Okay. Now second question. It's asking same question part B. It's asking calculate the charge for photocopy expense for the following year 31st August 2025 and the amount of prepayment and the accrued charges as at the date. Right. Now second year we have to calculate. Here there is no special questions for this. Questions given by the Chartered Institute is perfect. That is enough. I am taking that because your exam paper will be based on the study pack. Chartered Institute never ask the question out of the paper, right? But surprise questions we will do. We will do different questions, predictions, right? I can take that to different paper and I can say these are my notes. Actually lecturers are doing that, right? Same notes only we can provide because it's a syllabus, right? Second year is end on 31st August 2025, right? Now starts on 1st August 2000, not 1st August, 1st September 2024, 12 months there, right? Already we have paid on 1st August. This is the financial year, keep your mind, right? Already on 1st August 2024 we have paid 2.1 million as prepayment. So first month cost is 700,000, right? 700,000. So for September and August rent cost also 700,000, right? 700,000. This is how we have to split. So this date is 30th September. This date is 31st October. Up to 31st October we have charge, right? Let's do next. Then 1st November 2024. 1st November 2024 we again paying how much? 2.1 million. 2.1 million for next 3 months. So next 3 months charge also 700,000, right? 700,000. So we charge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Next 3 months also 700,000 charge. Now on February. So this is a 30th November 2024. This is the 31st December 2024. This is a 1st Jan 2025. On 1st February we have paid. Again on this day we have paid again a 2.1 million. So next 3 months we have to charge, right? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Same amount. 700,000, 700,000, 700,000. Right? Showing that this working in a paper also acceptable. Right? Now this ends, first month ends in 28th February 2025. Second one is 31st March 2025. Third one is 30th April 2025. Right. Then 1st May we again paying again a 2.1 million. Same amount in each month, right? So 1st April, May, June, July, right? Same. June 700k, July 700k, May, June, July 700k. So this is ends in 31st May 2025. This is 30th June 2025. This is 31st July 2025. So financial year end is 31st August 2025. On the August 1st, here August 1st we have paid 2.7 million. So 1 month here, 3 months we have paid. So 1 month is how much? We have to divide the 2,700,000 to 3. So 900,000. So this is 900,000. Once 2.7 million paid, 900,000 allocated. So on this day balance amount is how much? 1,800,000. It's a prepayment. So prepayment amount also we have found. So add these expenses and that expenses total is the rent expense, right? First one is 700. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11,700 plus 900. 8,600 is rent expense. Rent expense is 8,600. Prepayment is asset is 1.8 million. Right. Next we have to see what is the printing expense. Printing expense is already given, right? November 2024. First November 2024. First November 2024. 1.5 million. On the 1.5 million, this month and this month 500,000. August and September and October 500,000. So August also 500,000, right? That is we have already taken. So from this line tells this side is second year, this side is first year. First year we have taken 500,000. So 500,000 accrued on day. On this day accrued expense is 1.5 million plus 500,000 plus 500,000 plus 500. 3 months accrued on the date of 31st October. Right. Next first November we got. Second we getting 1st February. 1st February is here. 1st February we getting 1.4 million. $1.4 million. Divide 1.4 million to 3. 1 month. So total we have to charge the 1.4 million for 3 months. We don't need to divide it into 3, right? On 1st May we paying 1,800k. So this 3 months 1,800k is the expense. Again we accrued on 31st July, that is 1st August, 1,650,000. So 1,650,000 is the expense. So this is the within a year, so it's easy. 500 to 1,400, 1,800, 1,650. Next one is again we paying in next third financial year. Timeline is very important, right? Third financial year, that is paying on 1st November 2025. It means for August, September, October. For August only we have to take expense today, right? November, August we paying the 1,950,000. If 1,950,000 means 1,950,000, you divided by 1,950,000 divided by 3 multiply by 1, how much? 650,000, right? 650,000. So this is we are not paying. Why? Because we do not know the amount. After 2 months only we know. So today we accruing. If it's a live, right? So we are in 1st November. 1st November only we got to know the accrued expense of the 31st August. So 650,000 will be the accrued expense. 650,000. Right? We found the third one. Fourth one is rent expense. Sorry, printing and stationery. Printing and stationery expense. So this is accrued expense. Accrued expense means liability. Printing and stationery expense. Total of these. 500, 1,400. we cannot take this 500, right? This 500 different. 1400, 1800, 1650 plus 650. 6500 is the expense. That's all. Rent expense is 8.6 million. Prepayment is 1.8 million. Printing and stationery expense is 6.5 million. Accrued expense is 650,000. That's all. I believe all of you understood very well. Okay. Now here very important thing is timeline. Please break the timeline based on the question. Question එක ඒම තියලා කවදාවත් කරන්න බෑ. මේ වගේ timeline එකක් ගන්න නැත්නම් කාටවත් අමාරුයි. If you get this timeline correctly, properly, question answering will be easy. You will not consume more time. If even you did anything wrong, you can find out where that went wrong, right? So this is the best way. Please follow this way if you getting this accrued and prepayment questions.
Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned with castudies.lk for more lectures online.